So this bracelet is already, from just watching and sort of then you run to hsn.com to go find the rest of the story, it's already been really, really exciting for you because so many of you have shopped for it already. Look at that. For $134, that's, wow, that's a great buy. In your teal apatite, I want to show it to you in person as well. So we'll start with what's important, but not the main part of the show, which is the inside, so smooth. And then here is that star of the hour. Oh my gosh, Jay. Look at that.
Nobody has seen these, so the only way that anybody's even... But if you can see, we've sold over a third of these, all right? And when these upsells, okay, the upsells are what we make to go with our today's special, okay? Those are the upsells. We have this cuff, and we've got very few of these left, and this is the first time you're getting to see it. If we would have shown these last night, I guarantee you would be looking at them right now. Yeah. We sold the other bracelet that we had, completely sold out. The earrings, the ring, all the other upsell items are totally, totally gone. So I made this just for this. If you see, you know, it'll go on Siobhan.
Yeah, oh, do you want to throw it on?
Okay, well, I just want to show people. Okay, look, Siobhan, look at Siobhan's wrist,
I have a teeny wrist.
She has a teeny tiny, like, little baby wrist, right? Okay, but if you take, because of how these are manufactured, and this is the key thing, okay? So
you want to pop.
Yeah, you pop that off. Okay, check this out. I do not, unfortunately, don't have a teeny tiny wrist, right? I can pop this in. I can put it on. Okay, look at this, and look at the size of this. Is that amazing or what?
Okay, this is distracting everybody.
That's distracting.
Look at that. Okay. Point made, for sure. Point made.
Check that out. And this I even have room. And I have a really big wrist. But doesn't that look cool? Doesn't it look cool on? Isn't that amazing?
That's the key. Put it on.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
But if that was a cast piece, piece of jewelry, you couldn't do that because it would not only pop, but it would probably break. But because they're handmade from custom-made sterling silver sheet material that's made in a foundry, the sheet material for our silversmiths is custom-made just for our jewelry and our jewelry manufacturing. Isn't that wild?
Look at that. And so that sheet, that silver sheet, it's thicker than most. I mean, I see so much presence in this.
Okay, with sterling silver sheet, what it is, the only people that actually use it would be silversmiths. It's becoming a dying art. In fact, it's almost impossible. You know what's really amazing? I have never found sterling silver sheet or gold sheet material anywhere in the world that I could actually manufacture with. Only